I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Ha, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone while, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom, Ba. So this is Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, which is 350 years, the spirit of life from Yahawah through Yahweh Shai entered into them, talking about the Israelites. And it started with Abba Bivens in 1969 in Harlem. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And who seeing us is them that enslaved us. Okay? Because 350 years before 1969 was the year 1619. That year marks several significant events in the British colony of Virginia, particularly the arrival of the first enslaved Africans, which they were not Africans, they were Israelites. They were captured on the west coast of Africa because they were running from the Roman Edomite in 70 AD, and they fled to Africa. And the establishment of the first representative government in the Americas. All right. So from the time of 1619, when they brought in the first slaves, right, the first Southern Kingdom slaves from West Africa, all right, which were not Africans, though they were captured in Africa, all right. Well, what happened? You had the Israelites wake up in 1969, starting with Abba Bivens in Harlem, which in Harlem you had in 1969 the freedom of speech, right? So this was all by the power of Yahawah Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, okay? And he promised us Abba Bivens in Malachi 4 and verse 5, behold, I will send you Elijah, which is Abba Bivens, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahawah. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the sons, and the heart of the sons to their fathers, which we have the elders today that rule great millstone well, and they came out of one west under King Masha, and King Masha, the torch was passed to him from Abba Bivens. It says, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So we have this truth so that we could be saved. All right. What it say in 2 Corinthians 4 verse 1, therefore seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not. 1 Peter 2 verse 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, talking about the Israelites, a peculiar people, strange, because we were given commandments, that ye should show forth the praises of him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Yahweh Shai is that light that we radiate, which in time past were not a people, we were slaves, but are now the people of power, because we're standing upon our feet with the power of prophecy, which had not obtained mercy, because they never told us that we were the Israelites, but now have obtained mercy, because we know we're the Israelites, and we have this ministry, which we are telling the Israelites to repent, because Yahweh Shai is going to return, all right? And when he returns, America is going to be destroyed by fire. Revelation 18 and 20, rejoice over her, talking about America, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahawah sending his son Yahweh Shai hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So the Lord is going to avenge us by destroying America, putting it in the hearts of their allies and enemies to shoot nuclear missiles upon America, which it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turn it however he please. Let's see. It's Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahawah. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. You understand? So the Lord's going to put it in the hearts of these European nations, in their king's heart, to use NATO to shoot nuclear missiles on America. He's going to use his power in controlling the kings of the UN to shoot nuclear missiles on America. He's going to use his power in controlling the hearts of the kings of the BRIC nations, and they're going to shoot nuclear missiles on America. And America is going to be turned into a lake of fire, and all them that fight against us will be turned into ashes. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague. And verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. Nuclear destruction. All right, so I seen Apostle Dahar. He put it in AI. I think he used Chat GPT. I'm using Copilot. I put is Zechariah 14:12 prophesying a nuclear destruction. All right, and it says here, some interpreters have drawn parallels between this passage and the effects of nuclear weapons, particularly neutron bombs, which are known for their intense radiation that can cause rapid tissue destruction without a massive blast. And I'm going to jump down. It says, why the nuclear theory persists, the graphic nature of the verse aligns with what we now understand about radiation effects. You see? Aligns with what we now understand about radiation effects. All right, so America is going to suffer a nuclear destruction, and all the people here are going to mount. Shalom to the hopeful elect wa abababal.